Hey gorgeous people, I hope you're having an awesome start to your Wednesday, and I wanted to jump in and do a quick video today because this is something I'm so passionate about, and I've always loved affirmations, but I think people can get so frustrated sometimes when they're wanting to create changes in their life and the changes aren't happening even though they're saying these affirmations, and so it really can be like one of these frustrating, annoying, hey Beck, great to have you on, hun. One of these really frustrating, annoying kind of things where people can get, like so tired of trying to make changes, trying to be different, trying to have things happen, and it's just not happening for them. Hey Sandra, hey Sarah, great to have you guys on. So the number one reason why affirmation just feel empty. We're not always hitting our target simply because, hey Marguerite, great to have you on, hun. Simply because it's empty words. Your attraction point is always your feelings. Now, where this throws people off is most people are so numb and so used to suppressing, repressing, dumbing down their feelings, putting the bright happy face on. Yes, my life is fine. Yes, it's all okay. And underneath, not tapping into, not feeling what it is they're feeling. Hey Helen, great to have you on. And I had literally like a situation yesterday where I was like so over my sensitive feelings, and then it was like I flicked quickly and went, oh no, I'm not going to be cranky about having all of these emotions and being highly tuned into my emotional state, because it gives me such incredible moment to moment guidance. I always know exactly what I'm attracting into my life by the way I feel, because I'm so tuned into my feelings. Hey Deb, great to have you on. And this is the greatest challenge, I think, with today's stressful society where we're busy, we're rush, and a lot of the time we're completely blasé to what it is that we're actually experiencing emotionally in that moment. If you are rushed or pushed for time, you are in lack and scarcity. If you feel like there's not enough money in the bank account, then you are in lack and scarcity. If you feel you haven't got enough physical energy to get through the day, you are in lack and scarcity. And we can't help but continue to attract the same again and again and again when we are in those feelings. Hey Kate, hey Amanda, great to have you guys on. So it's so powerful. So any affirmation that you use, you want to use it as a way to bridge the gap, but it's got to be believable. And by believable, I mean you've got to be able to feel the words that you're actually saying and feel the announcement of that. These days I can say I am a money magnet because I truly believe it. I was only affirming it the other day, got out of the car to check my mail, and here's $2 on the ground. It's like, yeah, cool, awesome. There's such power, such belief that's built after manifesting and attracting things again and again and again. But when I first started out on the journey, I couldn't say those words and believe them. But what we can do is use it as a way of actually bridging the gap from feeling desperate or feeling needy about money, perhaps. Hey Deb, great to have you on. And feeling scared about not having enough money, or freaking out or stressing, oh my God, I've got these bills coming up, being in anxiety and worrying or stressing about the future, because then we're going to cut ourselves off pretty well from the flow of money. Hey Glenda, great to have you on. However, if the words are empty, so you want to, if it feels too difficult to say, I'm a money magnet, and by that I mean, like, when you say it, you're just like, no, I'm not. Like, the subconscious mind is instantly going to reject that thought. It's instantly going to reject that affirmation. And in fact, a lot of the times, it will actually make you feel worse because you're not believing it. So then you feel like a failure, or you feel like, oh, I'm never going to get this stuff, which is really frustrating. Hey, Carlene, great to have you on. So you want to use a softer way of saying it. So I'm looking forward to feeling more like a money magnet. I'm looking forward to feeling that I can attract more money. I'm looking forward to feeling more secure and confident with money. I'm looking forward. Can you feel the softness around that and how it feels more believable for you, where you can actually grab hold of it? A lot of the time, if we've been in a place of powerlessness or despair, or perhaps anger, or even strong frustration, it's going to be very difficult to step into full empowerment around money. And this is why the affirmations can often fall short or make us feel even worse than when we actually started, or before we actually started saying those things. So just a really clear key point, the words that you speak need to be believable. But remember, a belief is only a thought that you've thought for so long that you now believe to be true. And whatever we believe to be true, we'll look for the evidence to support that in our life. Hey Tammy, great to have you on. So this is really, really key, because whatever we're looking for as evidence, then that will reinforce the belief, which then reinforces the thought. Our thoughts really do impact our feelings because we believe them. So if you believe that you're feeling powerless around money, or you feel like you haven't got enough money, or you're believing the thought, I haven't got enough money, because that's what your current reality is showing you, it can be one of the biggest obstacles to try and jump over to create a different reality. And I totally get this, because like when I was a single mom, when I was only earning like $20 an hour, I was roughly like earning about $300 a week, and I was in total terror, not just fear. I was in absolute terror around my financial situation, and I would look at the amount that I needed. Hey Mark, hey Di, great to have you guys on. Look at the amount that I needed each week to pay for, and I would look at my bank account and freak out. Now, how do you bridge the gap there? How do you step over that to create a different reality? I love that, Helen. That's great. And absolutely, our beliefs do shape our lives, and we want to be constantly upgrading our beliefs, because at the time I believed I'm a single mom, I'm poor, I'm powerless, I'm all alone. They were the beliefs that were really shaping my life and the level of action that I was actually taking. Now we've got to shift that, we've got to change that, and that's where affirmations can be helpful, because they help us create a new image. They help us create a new vision for ourselves moving forward. We will never outperform our self-image. So the image that I created in my mind was then of a successful single mum that was proud of who she was, that was proud of becoming the role model for her daughters that she wanted to be, that was running 10Ks a day, or easily, comfortably doing that. She was drinking green smoothies, she was doing yoga, and she was living her passion in helping other people. Hey Linda, great to have you on. And so that was where that self-image needed to shift and change. If we see ourselves as burnout, if we see ourselves as always being poor or always being broke, because that's how life has previously been, we will continue to create the same thing, because we create through the images in our mind. And therefore then that becomes our self-image, which then becomes our beliefs, which then becomes our feelings, and our feelings magnetize us to every single situation. So it's a powerful, powerful thing to be able to shift that self-image, shift the visualization. What do we see in our mind in order to be able to create a 4-pack or a 6-pack? In my physical being, I needed to shift the image of seeing myself as a chubby, chunky child into the image that I then wanted to see my body transform into in order to create my next level of income, of creating and generating a 6-figure income. Then it was really about shifting myself from seeing myself as a poor, broke, single mom that was angry and resentful and felt like a victim of life, to an empowered woman, to somebody that owned her energy, that owned what it was that she was here to do, and to step forward into that. And that's where affirmations, when you're using them in the right way, can be very, very powerful for you. I am becoming more of who I want to be. I'm looking forward to being more energized. I'm looking forward to being a great role model. Or if you feel like you can say those things and actually believe them, this is absolutely so powerful as well. Hey Lisa, hey Erica. Absolutely agree, Helen. I love Bruce Lipton, Biology of Belief, so much around it. And Joe Dispenza, he is now scientifically proving, and has been proving for a long time now, what I've intuitively felt and known for such a long time, what all the books of wisdom, of wealth teach us all about. It is 100% or 95% psychology, mindset first, and then action. And I've known some people and been there myself where I've worked my butt off to create change, to make the changes, to change my life, to step into that next level. But because of the self-image up here, because of the belief, because of the powerless feelings internally about being able to overcome that, then I haven't actually been able to shift or create what it was that I was wanting. I either fell massively short or didn't create any changes, even though I was putting in substantial effort. So point being, our feelings are the magnet with what we attract everything in life with. So if we're feeling empowered, if we feel wealthy, if we feel abundant, if we feel amazing within ourselves, if we feel connected, if we feel that we're vibrating at the highest level and just feel like life is sensational, you will attract more and more of the amazing things in your life that you're wanting to. Life will just continue to get better and better, which then reinforces a lot of those positive affirmations, where then you can say with conviction, with belief, I am a money magnet. I am living my best life. I am an amazing role model. I love and believe in myself, and actually say it and feel it in here and know it as your truth. But until you can get to that point, use a softer way of bridging the gap to use affirmations in a way that will truly work for you and truly have you focusing more on what you want. If you're focusing again on the empty bank account and your fear is greater than the love that you have for the life that you're wanting to create, you will absolutely continue creating your fear-based emotion. Intensity will always win out here, guys. So whatever you are feeling intensely, that's the energy that you're pulling in faster and faster to you. If you're kind of like, meh, don't really care, it's kind of like whatever, then there's not a lot of powerful energy flow kind of happening. Things will happen at a slower rate. It's kind of like driving about 20 k's an hour as opposed to feeling an intense emotion. So if you're highly, highly passionate, highly, highly excited, that's like going 160 k's an hour. You're moving fast, but your level of focus has to be so switched on, so locked on to what you want, because in the second that you derail, it is going to be painful to run off the road at 160 k's an hour. Whereas if you kind of run off the road at like 20 k's an hour, you've got time to course correct. You've got time to bring things back on track. You've got time to adjust. You can kind of go, that wasn't so great. Okay, I can just like mosey on over to the other side. 160 k's an hour, you have not got time to adjust. So your focus and your disciplined mind and your trained mind has to be so acutely focused on what it is that you want to create. So I hope that's been helpful. This is just a snippet of what I'm introducing in my Manifest Your Money course. I truly believe every single person has their own pie. It's not that there's one big pie, and if you take too much, then everybody else misses misses out. You have the ability to create your pie and have your pie as big as you want it to be. More wealth in the world means more abundance, more contribution, more giving to others, more opportunities, more self-nurturing, self-love, which again is only going to expand and add value into the world. If we take Richard Branson, for example, he's created millions of opportunities, of jobs, of economy for the world. He's such a powerful, amazing catalyst for creating abundance and wealth. And so, to be able to understand that and to be able to direct wealth in a way and attract money in a way that feels truly aligned for you, that feels amazing and truly resonates with you, where you know that you can contribute or do what it is that you're here to do in the world in a powerful, positive way. I think the more money that we get in the hands of heart-based, heart-centered people, then the greater difference that we can make in the world as well. Hey Megan, great to have you on here, hun. Maybe jump back into the start if you're wanting to catch a little bit more of the info. But have an amazing day, guys. I just really wanted to share that and how you can actually have affirmations work for you, and why sometimes they do feel a bit short, because there's not the level of belief and feeling that's actually backing those affirmations. So the whole key around this is what you're actually feeling. If you are rushed, if you are busy, if you are suppressing or repressing your emotions, then that's tricky, because you're going to be numb. You're not going to actually know where you're emotionally vibrating at, and therefore you're not going to make the adjustments that you need. So embrace your emotions, guys, even if they're crappy, because they're letting you know, hey, you're off track. You've hit the bumpy bits on the road. You need to bring yourself back on track. There is no more important thing than how you feel every single day, because it is attracting every single thing into your life. And of course, who else wants to live a happy and fulfilled life? Yes, we get to get the stuff as well, but really at the end of the day, why most people want the stuff is because they want to feel better. Why not feel better first and still get to play, have fun, have all the toys, and be able to contribute in an amazing, powerful way? Hey Emma, great to have you on, darling. Jump back to the start for the replay. Have an amazing day, guys. Lots of love. I'll pop the details of the manifestation course below. If this truly resonates for you, jump in. Can't wait to see you in there. We're going to be breaking all sorts of old money stories and things that have derailed you in the past, where you've upper limited yourself, where you've self-sabotaged, where money runs through your fingers. You can't just, maybe you can attract it, but you can't hold on to it, where you deflect, deny your own power. It's going to be so cool and amazing. I can't wait to have you guys in there. Have a great day. My pleasure, Erica, as always. Lots of love and gratitude to you all. Bye.